Good morning, everyone, and a happy Valentine's Day to you all. Today is a day of love. Every day is a day of love, but today you want to show that love to a little special someone. But before you show that love to that someone, you have to love yourself. And that is the theme of today's sequence. Loving yourself. I invite everyone to ground themselves in a sukhasana, the tailbone rooted, eyes closed, lengthy spine. Draw the shoulders down away from the ears. Have the crown of your head reaching up towards the sky and your knees falling towards the earth. Extend your arms and place your hands on your knees in Samdi, index finger gently rubbing the thumb. Begin to become conscious with your breathing. In through the nose, out through the nose. Even inhales and even exhales. Scan your body left to right. And see how you feel today. Extend your arms above head. And on an exhale, bring your hands together at heart center. At this moment, I invite you to set some intentions, or better yet, dedicate this practice to someone, a special someone who you'd love to show some love to. Take a deep inhale, and then let's activate that throat chakra with a nice Om in honor of that person. Slowly open the windows of your eyes. Coming to. Namaste and welcome to today's sequence. Place your hands on the mat and swing your legs underneath your hips. Shoulders stacked over the elbows. Elbows stacked over the wrists. Fingers spread wide and index fingers pointed directly forward and parallel with each other. Shoulders are drawn away from the ears. Spine is nice and lengthy with the tailbone tilted anteriorly. Knees are at hip width distance, directly underneath the hips, and the tops of your feet are pressed against the mat. Rotate your elbows outward so that the eyes of the elbows are pointed forward. Navel pressed against the spine. Begin to dial in that ujjayi breath, that ocean-sounding breath through the mouth, through the nose. On an inhale, drop the belly, raise the gaze, and allow your tailbone to shine in a happy cow. Exhale, press against the mat, round the spine, and shift your gaze towards your navel. Inhale, cow. Exhale, angry cat, rounding the spine, pressing against the mat. Letting the head hang. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, happy cow. Smiling. Exhale, cat. Inhale, back to tabletop. And on your next inhale, extend the left arm forward and the right leg back, creating a long line of energy from fingertip to heel, keeping the right foot flexed. Exhale, bring the left elbow to meet the right knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, compress, and bring that left elbow to meet the right knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, return to tabletop. Inhale, extend the right arm forward and the left leg back. Exhale, bring that right elbow to meet the left knee. Inhale, extend. Right arm forward, left leg back. Left foot flex. Exhale. Return to tabletop. Move your body, your torso in a circular motion. Clockwise. Like a marble in a Coca-Cola can. Pause at the top and move it in the other direction, counterclockwise. Warming up the spine. Pause at the top. Widen your knees. Shift your hands forward. And bring your bum to your heels for a child's pose. Always welcome to get into this pose. If you're feeling that a certain pose is not part of your practice today, honor yourself and love yourself and avoid any discomfort today. Today is all about the comfort and the lovely feels of being on the mat. Curl your toes and press your hips up and back for a downward facing dog. It's the first downward dog of the day, so feel free to walk it out a bit, extending one leg and bending the other knee and alternating. Slowly inch your hands back to meet your toes at the back of the mat. Bend your knees around your spine and slowly articulate up vertebra by vertebra, rolling your shoulders at the top. And take a step forward for that lovely person you dedicated the practice to. And then take another step for your lovely self. And then another step for that lovely unity between you and that person. And then have the other foot come and kiss the other foot at the front of the mat. Establish Parabandha, big toes together, heels slightly spread apart, or feet at hip width distance, with the outer edges of your feet parallel with the outer edges of your mat. Make your way into a mountain pose, also known as Tadasana. Rooting down on the feet, on the four corners of the feet, toes soft, leg muscles active, micro bend in the knees, tailbone tucked underneath, creating that lengthy spine. Shoulders drawn down away from the ears, palms facing forward. Crown of the head rising towards the sky. Giving your body that active alignment. Using your muscles to align the bones in your body. That's love. Inhale, extend the arms up towards the sky. Extended mountain pose. Your shoulders are still drawn down away from the ears. That pelvis is with the anterior tilt. Exhale, forward fold. Letting the head hang. Grab both elbows. And feel free to sway side to side. Inhale, fingertips on the shins. Extend the arms. And halfway lift your body into an L, drawing the shoulders away from your ears and seeking out that micro bend in the upper back. Exhale. Hands on the mat. Step the left foot back. Step the right foot back. And establish a powerful plank. Palakasana. Tuck the tailbone under. Widen the feet a bit. And stack the shoulders over the elbows and the elbows over the wrists. On an exhale, lower yourself down to the mat halfway, bending at the elbows to a chaturanga. And then lower yourself all the way down to the mat. With your fingertips at nipple height. Inhale up for a baby cobra. Exhale. Back into a downward facing dog. Bend the knees here and seek out that length in the spine. And drive those heels slowly towards the earth, allowing your head to hang like a mango and your gaze is towards your thighs. Inhale, extend the left leg and bring that left foot between both hands. Lower the right heel so that the right toes are pointed towards the top right corner of the mat. And inhale up into Warrior One. Inhale, extend the right leg and bring that right foot between both hands. Lower the left heel, left toes pointed towards the top left corner of the mat. Inhale up into a Warrior One. Exhale. Lower the hands down to the mat. Step the right foot back. Lower yourself all the way down to the mat. Tops of the feet press against the mat. Inhale up into a baby cobra. Curl the toes. And press those hips up and back for another downward facing dog. Dial in that Ujjayi breath. Seek out that length in the spine. Kiss the armpits. And allow the head to hang like a mango. At the bottom of your next exhale, bend your knees. Shift your gaze forward and lightly step or float to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, bend the knees, round the spine, and lengthen back up into a Tadasana, mountain pose. Inhale, extend the arms above head. Exhale, swan dive forward into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Bend the knees, round the spine, and lengthen back up into a Tadasana. On an inhale, bend the knees, drop the bum, and raise the arms up to a chair pose, lowering the pinkies rotated inward. Exhale, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, hands on the mat. And step the left foot back. Step the right foot back for another plank. Roll the feet sideways. Stagger them in front of each other. And extend the right hand up to the sky. For a side plank. Exhale, back into a plank, lowering that right hand down to the mat. Shift your weight onto your right hand and stagger the feet. And extend that left hand up to the sky for a side plank on the other side. Exhale. Back into a plank pose and lower yourself halfway down, bending at the elbows to a chaturanga. On an inhale, roll over those toes into an upward facing dog. Extending the arms. Legs are active, knees are off the ground. Avoid allowing those heels to splay. Exhale, drop the knees, curl the toes, and press the hips up and back to a downward facing dog. Rooting down on those heels. Lengthy spine. Inhale, extend the left leg. Bring that left foot between both hands. Lower the right heel so that the right toes are pointed towards the right side of the mat. Micro bend in the right knee. Inhale up into a warrior two. Left heel is intersecting the right sole of your foot. Arms are extended alongside. Torso is perpendicular to the earth. Not too far forward, not too far back. Gaze is over towards the left middle finger. Exhale, lower that left elbow to the left knee and reach over the top of the body with the right hand. Inhale, rainbow the arms back and reach over the top of your body with your left hand for a reverse warrior, resting your right hand gently on that right hamstring. Inhale up to a warrior two. Extend the left leg. Shift the right foot closer to the left heel toeing. Reach forward with your left hand as you reach back with your right hip for a triangle pose, lowering the left hand to the left ankle and extending the right hand up towards the sky. Inhale back up. Place the hands on the hips. Rotate the right foot inward 90 degrees. Neutralize the hips. Pull the left hip back, right hip forward. Hips are pointed directly forward. Hinging at the hips. Exhale. Fold forward into a pyramid pose. Inhale, rise back up and step forward into a mountain pose. Inhale, extend the arms up towards the sky. Exhale. Swan dive forward into a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Hands on the mat. Step the left foot back. Step the right foot back to a plank pose. Exhale, lower yourself halfway down to a chaturanga. Inhale, extend the arms back up into a palakasana. Exhale, bending at the elbows. Lower yourself halfway down. And then inhale, roll over those toes into an upward facing dog. Exhale. Drop the knees, curl the toes, and press the hips up and back to a downward facing dog. Inhale, extend the right leg and bring that right foot between both hands. Lower the left heel, left toes pointed towards the left side of the mat. Right knee bent at 90 degrees. Rainbow up into a warrior two. Arms extended alongside. Gazes over to the right middle finger. Exhale. Lower that right elbow to the right thigh for a humble warrior. Reaching over the top with your left hand. Gazes over to your left middle finger. Breathe. Inhale, rainbow the arms back into a reverse warrior. Reaching over the top of your body with your right hand. Right knee remains at 90 degrees. Left hand resting gently on that left hamstring. Gazes over towards the right middle finger. Inhale back up to a warrior two. Breathing in that Ujjayi breath. Inhale, extend the right leg. Heel toe, the left foot closer to the right. Shortening the distance. Reach forward with your right hand as you reach back with your left hip. Lower that right hand to the right ankle. And extend that left hand up towards the sky. Triangle pose. Inhale back up. Hands on the hips. Rotate the left foot inward 90 degrees. And an exhale. Fold forward into another pyramid pose. Inhale up. Step forward to another mountain pose. And sigh it out. Get some new air in those lungs. Inhale, extend the arms up. Bend the knees, drop the bum into another chair pose. Exhale, forward fold. Fingertips on the shins, extend the arms, inhale up into a halfway lift. Exhale, fold forward. Hang. Let the arms hang like empty coat sleeves. Bend the knees around the spine and articulate back up to a mountain pose. Widen the feet so that the outer edges of your feet are as wide as your mat. Bring your hands together at heart center. And exhale, bend the knees, drop the bum, and bring those elbows inside of the knees for Malasana. Pressing those knees out with the elbows, and pressing those elbows in with the knees. Shoulders are drawn down away from the ears. Heart is shining. Put the hands on the mat and roll onto your back, onto your mat. Hug the knees in. And sit up into a staff pose. Legs extended in front of you. Palms flat on the ground on your side. Creating another L with your body. And rooting down on that tailbone. The crown of your head is going up towards the sky. Shoulders drawn down away from your ears. Exhale, lower yourself down to the mat. To Shavasana. Inhale up to dolphin pose. Toes pointed. Lengthy spine for 5. Palms facing the sky for 4. Breathing for 3. Smiling for 2. Holding it for 1 more, and then exhale, let it go. Back down to the mat. Inhale, another dolphin pose. Loving it for 5. Lengthy spine for 4. Breathing it in for 3. Raise those feet up for 2. Smile for 1. Exhale, release. Inhale, hug the knees into your chest, interlacing the fingers and keeping that tailbone rooted. Exhale, release the knees, drop the feet down with the heels near your bum. Knees pointed directly forward, preparing for a bridge pose. Press down on your feet to raise your hips up. Interlace the fingers underneath your back. And root down from pinky to shoulder. Exhale, move the interlace, raise the heels and lower your back down from the upper back to the middle back and then to the lower back. Bring the elbows inside of the knees. Grasp the outer edges of your feet and make your way into a blissful baby, rooting down that tailbone and pressing the feet up towards the sky through your hands and pulling down on those feet with your hands. Gently rock side to side if you want to massage those lower back muscles. Just an option. Exhale, release the feet. And just melt onto the mat in a Shavasana. Let everything fall as it may. Feet fall. Relax the arms. And allow your body to absorb all this medicine you just provided it, all this love you just gave it. And give some thought to that person you dedicated this practice to. And also send them some love. Normalize your breathing. Relax that lower back. Relax the back of the knees. Relax your face. Slowly begin to bring life back into your extremities. Those toes, those fingers, those hands, those feet, those arms, those legs. Inhale the thighs up with the knees bent at 90 degrees. And allow the knees to fall to the left side, extending the left arm above head and resting your head gently on your left bicep. And imagine yourself as a caterpillar in a cocoon, experiencing metamorphosis, about to be reborn as a butterfly. Place that right hand in front of your face. Press down to rise up into a Sukhasana. Cross-legged seated posture. Back to where it all started. Back to where we dedicated this practice to someone we love. Inhale the arms up. Exhale the hands back to heart center. After a nice deep inhale, let's have one more collective Om for that person we love. Om. Slowly open your eyes. And namaste. Thank you for letting me guide your Valentine's Day sequence. Peace, guys.